Hey everyone, how you doing? This is like the first Marvel video I did in a long time. Um, Things I want to talk about. Let's get right into that, and let's just break some things down here so we can actually have some form of an understanding about what's actually coming to the game, what's not coming to the game, where are we at on content. As always, don't forget to Hulk smash that like button. And let's get right into what I think I would like to see from the game. Now, it's October 13th as a recording this. Game's been out for over a month now. I think the content roadmap would be great. Uh, it won't save the game by any means necessary, but it will be awesome to have. I think that will add some form of transparency that you need from your dev team when you have a game of service title. Now we have all this content that was given to us, but we promised to us that, which I'm pretty sure Crystal Dynamics is going to deliver on. I have no question in my mind. They're not giving us what they said they were going to give us. The thing is, they have no window on when it comes. So we're kind of just holding on to some hope, and that has caused a lot of players to walk away. Also, something I think that we need to have is the villain sectors. We have Abomination Taskmaster, we have the aimbots, adaptoids, and the ships. But there's so many other things we need to keep this fresh. Why not fight two at a time? Why not have us go against more watchdogs for a villain sector, like the Watchdog Prime, the leader of the Watchdogs, or even a clone version of MODOK at this point? I mean, Monica has the technology to clone. We've seen that in the campaign. So why not have a clone version of MODOK to keep up appearances or something? Like I don't like there's things that we need to keep the game fresh that we're not receiving currently, and that is a problem. You need to have this kind of content in your game. Now, I understand the dev team, they get it. They really do get it. They understand, honestly, what needs to be done. So they have spoken out recently, and I'm gonna go over that. I have the whole post here in front of me, and I think it's pretty interesting to see what the dev team has, have said. Here is an interview with I think it's Kotaku or is it Collider? It's someone I did a big interview with. Of course, they didn't necessarily come out and say it to us, but they did say it. Collider has actually reported on this, and here it is. Within this, we got some information. It was Kotaku. It was, yeah. So Scot Amos from Crystal Dynamics, he's the studio head. He teased new mission types coming and a new outpost. His exact words was, "To our players, every day we fight to make the best game possible for our community. We have a great community management team at Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix who funnel all of your concerns, suggestions, and feedback to the development team daily. We are listening. We are making fixes, improvements, and additions as fast as we safely can to make the Marvel Avengers game we all aspire to be. New content arriving in weeks ahead includes a total new Warzone mission type called Tachyon Rifts. A new outpost is a jumping off point for the new story missions in the future. Ames Cloning Lab requiring a coordinated high-level group of 4 players to beat with the top-end loot rewards for finishing it. As for new character content, Kate Bishop's arrives in Operation Take Aim, double feature Operation starring Clint Barton. And that's what we got. And it doesn't stop there. Actually, on the Reddit as well, if you go to the Play Avengers Reddit, um, in the Reddit here, they have a post that you can see from the devs, official news and release, which we got something 3 days ago. from the dev team and the community managers. It says we intend to increase communication by hosting weekly Q&As and dev listens and live streams, which we hope to kick off after our coming State of the Game blog that will answer a bunch of questions for you. It's been a lot of work to put together, but we think it addresses most major topics of concern we've seen here and give insight into future content. Specific to last week, Megan was holding down a fort at the studio. As an FYI, while she jumped in to help a bunch with communication at launch, as senior community manager, her job is mostly behind the scenes, working with the devs to prioritize your feedback, work on patch notes, and plan upcoming community projects. On Reddit or social media, you often be chatting with myself, Andy, and one of my other coworkers posting from this are the Play Avengers account. So they are telling us they have stuff planned. It's still there's still things going on, and we shouldn't lose hope. Personally, me, I'm not gonna lose hope. I want to see this game do well. I'm a huge fan of it, and without this game doing well, it would just break my little heart. I invested a lot of time into Marvel in general in my life, so this game to me was like a step in the right direction, and it's not a bad game by no stretch of the imagination. It's actually pretty fun. Like I said, the things are just missing from it is new villain types, new mission types, and refresh content. And the things that we're gonna need from Kate and Clint, it's not an 8-hour campaign. I'm sorry. If they just drop an 8-hour campaign on us, it's a L. It's gonna hurt a lot. We needed to come with new mission types, new villain sectors, new overhaul gear to grab, like some kind of new rework of some mechanic that we currently have. We needed to make fresh content. Kate herself, like the story for each of those can be 8 hours. Yes, that's perfectly fine. But unless they bring us something that's going to be long content over a course of time, it's just going to hit us with the same thing. Like, to do this properly, we need this to drop, and then over the next month in November, when the P5 come out and new content is dropping for that as well, we also have we're content from this that we're still playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should still have content. No matter what happens, we should still have content that being played when new content's being released. If we're waiting between content, it's not gonna bring player base back like it's not, and it's not gonna have a resurgence. It's just gonna make people wait. You might get to the point where people might not even play it for months until a bunch of players arrive because they know they're only going to get that one campaign story for these new people, and they're going to go back to the same rigmarole grind over and over. Like, no, we have so much in here that should be and be capable of doing. We have Inhumans. We haven't even touched the surface of Inhumans. We have a Shield agent, so we haven't even touched the surface of. We know Quake is coming. We know Mockingbird is coming. We know Black Panther's coming. We know War Machine's coming. We know Captain Marvel's coming. We know Marvel's coming. We know She-Hulk is coming. We know these clone characters, which is cool. But so give it to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point in time, just keep refreshing it over and over with new story content, new missions, new enemies to go against, new mode types. If they can keep that up for just even 2 months, to give themselves time to work ahead and to get a new season ready after another 2 months, so they can just drop consistent content, it will change everybody's opinion. In my opinion, personally, I think, and for me personally, it would just give me so much enjoyment. So that's I know some people might be like, you're asking for too much. I don't think so. It's a game of a service. I expect to receive a service when I play a game of a service. And at this moment in time right now, Avengers is tough because I beat all the hero cards. I think I have like 2 hero cards left. And it's like players I don't care about. I don't like Iron Man. So I have Iron Man's Heroes card. Actually, I think Iron Man is the only hero card I have. I don't care about Iron Man. So I have Iron Man's hero card. And I don't know. So I feel like I'm rambling right now, so I'm putting into this video. I just want this game to do so well, right? I want this game to do well. I want the content to keep coming. I don't want this just to sit on my console. I want to play it. And I hope Crystal Dynamics delivers on this, because it's it's currently dying, and that's not a good place to be. So hopefully, in a week or 2 weeks from now, I have a different tone, and we're talking about how awesome Kate and Clint is, and how this game is amazing, and how it sets up the new shield stuff for the new shield base, and the new missions with whoever the hell is coming out in November, and how I'm just so excited to play this on my PS5. Hopefully that's exactly the mood I have. But time will tell. All right, everybody. If you like this video, like I said, Hawk smash the like button. If you don't, let me know below. If you disagree, if you think the game is unredeemable, put it in the comment section below. Or if you just want to see more gameplay content or something like that, let me know. My name is Chris Keon, and I'll see you next time, true believers. Excelsior!